Hi and welcome back to the channel. Apologies, it's been a bit long in this making a video, but we haven't been sort of lax or anything like that. We've been enjoying doing our live hangouts, but we have been, Jamie and I and Mel, we've been behind the scenes working on a Horus Heresy project. I got joined today with Jamie, and it's the start of his Ultramarines Army he's building up for the Horus Heresy.
Ready for Warhammer World?
Ready for Warhammer World. Yeah, this army, which you see in front of you, which I'm going to show you what we've got so far. And I know he's got a lot more in this arms race.
I'm not the only one who arms raced.
Well, okay, we're both arms racing at the moment. Obviously, with myself doing the Sons of Horus, Jamie with his Ultramarines, we're arms racing the way we're going. But what we've decided to do with the Horus Heresy is not play Age of Darkness. We've both got our Age of Darkness box sets, and we've purchased other products way before that was released, and that we've been slowly sort of collecting that for many years now, haven't we?
I kind of gave you most of my Age of Darkness box.
You did,
because I didn't want Mark 6.
Obviously, we will go through that in a second. But what we've done is we've taken the latest, what was the latest, Apocalypse 40k rules, and we've together, Jamie and I, have come up with our own Horus Heresy version of that, but also using the Liber Astartes and Liber Heretica, what's it called?
Hereticus.
That's the one. Books and that from the units of those books for both of our armies respectively, and converting obviously their army special rules and that to play Apocalypse, because we feel as though this is where
it's where it should be played at.
Yeah,
exactly. It's the whole point of it when you read the novels, these massive armies that get shattered down, and you know, the Apocalypse suits the system better.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think so as well. I totally agree with that. So what we've done is that Jamie's got his forces built up together at the moment, which we'll say we're taking up to Warhammer World to play our first game with this. And obviously, the only thing that's left to do on here, which will be done probably after we come back now to make it consistent with the rest of your army, is basing, finish off the basing and the transfers. But this is the army as it is at the moment. So Jamie, starting off, we're going from left to right. So starting off, then what have we got in front of us here?
Well, the way we're building our armies up are as different companies. So we're building up sort of 2 demi companies to make a company. Then you might have a Mechanized and a Terminator company that gets unlocked by building up those things. What you find often in some armies is that people spam lots of units. We wanted to make it more of a thematic army construction.
So a bit sort of like how the Horus Heresy is built. I mean, how the Imperium is built on the Roman legions.
Yes.
So we wanted that sense of the tactical Marines is the mainstay of the force, like your Roman legionaries.
Exactly.
And everything else is built around it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So although we're not starting off with that, we're starting off with the Terminator company.
So more like that Praetorian Guard type thing.
But so obviously this is a cut down version of what my Terminator company will look like. I have got the models already and they're all built up, but just ready for Warhammer World. So starting off, we have the Terminator Praetor just here. That's the Forge World model. I decided to get the Forge World one because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, nice model. Yeah.
And I've also got 2 units of 5 Cataphracti. As you can see, they're on trays ready for Apocalypse. So this left-hand one, as you can see, they're all lightning claws. They're going to be a combat specialist. And on the right-hand side, they're more bolter-armed and heavy flamer for a shooter unit. Yep. And they're going to be all inside of the Spartan transport.
How many figures can the Spartan transport? 25, I'm right?
26 now, because they increased it for characters.
That's right, they did, yeah.
Which is still weird for Terminator characters.
Yeah, because you're still taking up effectively 2 spaces, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
But hey, who cares? That's enough space in there for that whole detachment.
Yeah, that looked quite cool in there.
I'm playing
on
a 6x4 table. We're going to need to have stuff in transport.
You will, yeah. I mean, that's the idea. Looking at this force, that's what I think sort of tell the viewers and that. The idea of what the force you see now is because obviously we've got one of the feature tables booked up at Warhammer World where we go up.
I can't remember what it's called, but we phoned up and said, can we have the Titan table? And they said, yeah, sure, the Titan table.
Yeah, that's the one.
They called it that, so we'll go with that.
We're going to go with that. So we've got this, obviously, the setting is obviously the theme of the setting for the Horus Heresy, really, really cool. And the size of this force, we're hoping it does fit and plays well with the Apocalypse system on that side of the table.
Well, looking at the Age of Darkness book, rough points cost, this is about 2,500 points.
Yeah, so we're not too far away from the normal 2,000 point game, which the Horus Heresy Age of Darkness game is. Yeah, that's fine. So do we want to move on then, Jamie? Where do you want to start next? Your first demi company?
The main company, 4th company. Now, anybody who knows who's the main commander of the 4th company, if you read the No No Fear novel, we have the man himself, Remus Ventanus. Absolute favourite character of mine throughout the book. Just his calmness in battle and all the way throughout all of the Calth saga. Such an amazing character. He's being backed up by a unit of Invictus Caesarians. Now I've given them a company standard because they can be honor bearers upgrades. So they're actually my command squad.
We're gonna put transfer.
We will put a transfer of a banner on it,
yeah.
but obviously right now it's not there. But they are my command squad of my company.
I do like the shields on that. I'm just going to pick one up and that just see to the viewers and that they're absolutely beautiful. The shield design, Forge World, aren't they?
Forge World, very expensive.
Excuse fingers.
Now the only thing is, 2 of them are armed with plasma pistols and the rest are armed with bolt pistols.
Yeah.
Because that's what you get in the kit. And I'm not buying however many packs of them in order to have 1 unit of plasma pistols. No,
I think they look, guys, like I say, to lead that force, that company onwards, that was quite nice.
And as you can see to the left of them, they're being backed up by an apothecary.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you? It's a bit rude not to.
Yeah.
Then in the main force of the company, we have a tactical squad at the back.
Yeah.
Just normal bolter armed. We've got a sergeant with a plasma and a lightning claw.
Yep.
So that's just the main core of it. And they're being backed up with a breacher squad.
So again, just bringing one of the breaches in, just to sort of show the viewers and that. Again, Forge World.
Yep. Just show you down there.
Whoops.
Oh, get in focus.
Here we go.
Yep, it's Forge World. So what I've done is I've used the Mark IV Marines kit, but changed the arm out for the Praetorian shields.
Yep.
Now, obviously, you can get the Forger ones like I've done, but I know companies like Etsy do a lot of shields.
Yeah, you do, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've got some of those for my Sons of Horus and that.
But with the Breacher Squad, I've given one with a flamer and one with a melter.
Yes.
I just thought I'd show you the Remus Ventanus because absolutely stunning model. Even though the Horus Heresy wasn't out at the time and it was still on the old edition, I was like, I've got to have that model. It looks so nice.
So so just to back up what you've been saying then, so the whole of your force, or say 99.9% of your force, is built on the Mark IV armour.
Yes, which makes it more of a pain to build because it's direct only. Which I don't understand because they've actually done box art for it. Not because normally online only stuff they put in a white box. But they've done box art, but it's still online only. But I had a lot of these left over from the Betrayal at Calth board game.
Yep.
So I thought I might as well use them. And Ultramarines traditionally fought in Mark IV.
And obviously it gives us a variation as well from my Sons of Horus. I'm in the later my Mark VI. And you're in the Mark IV. So again, I've got beaky Marines, you've got the standard sort of Mark IV Marines. Again, it's going to look really good on the table.
And then to back that company up, we have a tactical support squad with plasma guns and a heavy support squad with missile launchers.
So again, just get one here with the plasmas and that, just to sort of show you. And let's get a bit closer. Excuse fingers. And there, and then you have the heavy support squad. That's it,
with the missile launchers. Now with these across the support squad, so I've actually used the arms that come in the new plastic packs, and these are the plastic missiles. Yep. They're a little bit fiddly to get together, but you can make it work. I think my favourite one actually is that one there. If you just show that one, just because it looks like he's aiming down the scopes. If anybody's got any of the Hellblaster models, there is one you can build where he's almost aiming it down, looking down the scope. Nice. That's what I want to try and recreate with a mini Marine.
Let's just show you another one of these, just sort of show that these are the standard Mark IV plastics.
But with the Mark VI arms in the pack.
And the obviously the heavy weapons that come on with the pack,
Now, I think it might have to be worth a purchase with the new heavy weapons pack, because you can't leave home without enough big guns.
You need some las cannons and some mortar cannons, I think.
And some Volkites.
Yes, definitely.
So that one pack seems like an ideal pack.
It does seem like an ideal pack, yeah. So that's there your first demi company then.
That's the main
part of the main formation, yeah, obviously along with the Terminator formation that we're building.
So we've got a small demi company here. This is almost like the remnants of the first assault wave that got battered.
Yep.
I'm basing it around the Betrayal at Calth. So the word bearers would have taken out most of this company. This is Remus's reserve company is the first one.
Yeah.
So in this one we have a chaplain leading them.
So I'll just get him up a minute so we can sort of show the viewers. And just bring him in. So he's sort of leading them away. I love his sort of gold work and that on there. It's really nice.
And then we have 2 normal tactical squads. There and there.
Yep.
And a support squad with rotary cannons, which again is using the new plastic ones.
On the okay, well, that's worth showing as well, because obviously you've got those now added in to those. Again, shows that the Mark IVs you can put the Mark VI
upgrade stuff on it.
Okay, so can we focus? There we are. Yep.
As I said, they're a bit of a faff to get on there, but they can work.
Yes.
But then on to my mechanized force.
I see you're using 40k vehicles there.
Yeah, I'm a cheapskate.
Okay.
I already had the... Well, I've rebuilt my Ultramarine Army in 40k to be in Primaris mainly. So the only thing I've really kept out of the old stuff was my vehicles and my Terminators. Yeah. So I thought, well, why don't I just do up the vehicles?
Well, didn't they do a PDF now online?
They have done a PDF online now where you can use your 40k Terminators. And they're actually a troops choice, which is really weird.
Yeah.
But I decided that I'm just going to use my 40k vehicles because I don't see why I should spend more money to get something which I've already got.
No, that's just a good point.
But anyway, back to the force. It's being led by one of my favourite tanks, the Damocles Command Rhino.
Because that's part of the Rights of War.
Yes, part of my Rights of War that I have to take either a Master of Signal or a Damocles Command Rhino.
Yeah.
Now, when you read it in Age of Darkness, it's basically 125 to 150 point tax, in my opinion, in your army. But that's what we try to alleviate, so it actually has some
purpose.
Yeah. But if it's a Command Rhino, I feel like it would only be right to be backed up by a couple of whirlwinds. Yeah. There.
So again, different from how the Apocalypse game plays, you don't. We sort of like the idea of the multiple blast template that the original Apocalypse rules had, didn't we? And we thought that in the Apocalypse it should be these multiple barrages going off and banging away in a sort of area. So we've incorporated that into the rules. It's using their rules, but just using it in a different way. But yeah, using that blast template, and by firing it as a battery, and more than one. So firing both of those off together, will you be able to use this template? It's sort of one of the rules we put in.
Yeah, that's why I did it as well, just to test it out, see if it works. Yep. And I think it will work. I think there'll be a lot of dead green Marines on there.
I don't think so, but anyway.
You wouldn't. And the final element of the Mechanized company is an all-tactical squad here in a Rhino. Now, the reason why we've done that is because we feel like most games, when you build up heavy support formations, is not actually backed up by any engineers or support troops. So that's what we wanted to recreate in our Mechanized force. And
also have it where you've got the sort of like you said, the Sicarans, or you've got, like you say, your whirlwinds. You've got there that they're supported by their engineers or their infantry. You don't go out to even the modern battlefield, the mechanized infantry, or with the armored formation. So again, that's representing that. You don't have people walking into the battle into those. They're going to go in their armoured vehicles. And that's like coming in from reserve. You've got a quick strike force that can come in and do some damage, and that, which we quite like the look of and that.
And that's what we wanted to recreate as well, because obviously in our demi companies, we don't want everybody mounted up in rhinos and everything.
Again, they're meant to be representing your Roman legions, slowly marching forward, chopping up as they're coming with their enemy, their foe in front.
Or not advancing in my case.
Or not advancing in your case, because you're pretty much sort of like static, aren't you?
I think that's a good idea. Chain all those buffs going around.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a great looking army so far. I mean, guys, what do you think? I mean, let us know in the comments below what you're thinking so far about this army. And like I said, it's only the start of it, really.
There's plenty more to come.
There is plenty more to come in this, and I would say probably at least half as much again, if not more.
I probably double it, but not in the sense of infantry. It's more vehicles and Terminators to come. Yeah,
so obviously the Mechanized company is being expanded. You're going to have potentially another Sicaran. You might be getting into the Terminators.
Yeah, definitely got a Sicaran coming into something like that.
And a Spartan, another Spartan for
and
that.
Obviously Dreadnoughts. I've got 3 Contemptors.
You've got Leviathan. And also you've got obviously Guilliman.
And obviously Guilliman.
Which is all painted up, ready to go.
Yeah, but he will be a special addition to our army.
But there you have it, guys. Just to say, just a quick sort of overview of the army so far, which is what we're going to be trying out up at Warhammer World in the middle of October. So if you're about on Friday the 14th during the day, you want to come down and see this army and my army in action, make a beeline for Warhammer World then. So there we have it then, guys. That's our video for today. Thanks for Jamie for showing it to us and talking about it. No doubt, as I say, we'll do more videos, more as the project sort of increases. And that.
Well, I think the green boys will be the next ones, won't they?
The Sons of Horus will be the next video that we do. We've got a few more bits to finish off for that. Really enjoying the live hangouts at the moment. I've had some great guests on board so far. More to come.
A lot more
to come. All booked up, ready to come on. And if you haven't seen any of our live hangouts, I'll leave a link at the end of this video for the whole playlist. Loads of great guests. Go and take a chance, go and have a watch of them. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. Until next time, cheerio.